Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome. It is I, troopersjp. Thank you for joining me as I play through Sundial Games' 2026 quest calendar, The Souls of Saraku, which is a 365-day solo TTRPG where we play as villains. And I am playing as the villain Shade Murdstone, who is, awesome, cool. He's a shadow elf, a bone caller, which is a mix between a bard and a necromancer, and he's a very, very good person. And by that, I mean he is a villain. He is following in the footsteps of the evil overlord because he is trying to take over from the evil overlord because the evil overlord was vanquished by the heroes of the light. And we are in Saltwind, which is a nearby city that is a particularly important was a stronghold of the old overlord, and we're trying to gain it back. We attacked some guards that were trying to stop us from getting into the city, but we got into the city. We've snuck in. It's the middle of the night, and we've skulked about as we do because we are very skulky. And we found our way to the prison. Our goal, with some new minions, our goal is to get into the prison and bust out anybody who's an ally. The problem is there are guards on the outside of the prison and probably a lot more on the inside. So let's see how we handle this on this day, Tuesday, March 24th, 2026, also known as Truce Day, Frostmelt 24. And so, let us begin. First things first that I notice is that there is a little looting backpack on the image for today, which the image is of a guardhouse with two guards sitting up front, and it looks like a guard on a balcony above. So there are guards and purple banners. But let's loot, shall we? So we just have to roll a 1d6 and see what we get. We get a 5, and a 5 is bone dust. Okay. I'm going to add to the app, link it to our inventory. Let me just add 1 bone dust. We now have 4 bone dust. That said, we should read what it says. Okay. Outside of the prison, 2 guards watch over the doors. They seem to be tired, but alert enough that it would be hard to sneak past. Okay, so this day we have a choice, A, B, C, or D. So we have 4 options on how to get through. We can either create a diversion, which is wisdom with stealthiness, or we can bribe the guards, which is charisma plus persuasive. We can scare the guards, which is strength plus intimidating, or we can just attack them. Well, wisdom is not my best. It's not my worst. Wisdom, I'm at a 1. But I'm at a +2 at stealthy. So I'm not persuasive, but I do have a +2 to that. So and also I feel like Shade Murdstone is the kind of talky sort of bard necromancer, right? So we're going to try to bribe the guards. We've done this before. This is a D20 charisma roll. It says, if you have under suspicion, which I don't, if you have released soldiers written down from earlier, which I do, because when we were fighting the soldiers out in front of the town, we released them. It says, if you have released soldiers written down from earlier, you recognize the guards on duty as ones from the militia you set free earlier. They owe you a favor. Gain a +10 bonus to this roll. Hey, setting people free while being a little scary does have its advantages. So let's see. Roll D20 plus charisma +10. I rolled an 18. That's a 28 plus my charisma of 2. That's a 30. I roll a 30. I think what happens is myself and my minions, we arrive at the prison, skulking in the shadows in an alley that is across the way. As I peer through the darkness, I notice that the guards that are on guard were exactly the ones that I freed while riding atop my nightmare. And I turn back to my minions and I say, "Oh, This won't be difficult. Watch. And as I emerge out of the darkness, I flow towards them as if I were a shadow or a shade, and I say to them, "Good evening, gentlemen. I'm sure you haven't forgotten your dear friend, Shade Murdstone. I suspect, while you have not forgotten me, that this bit of gold might remind you that you have forgotten something at home, and you might want to leave. Leave now." The guards accept, if you roll 12 or more, the guards accept your bribe and agree to step away for a time, giving me the ability to go inside the prison. Reduce your gold by 3. Ah, bummer. Just not my charming personality, but it did say bribe. So I have to reduce my gold from 32 to 29. I would like more gold. Well, that is our life. But I get through, and that, it turns out, is the end of the day. That's it. That's today's stream. Thank you for joining me. We bribed guards. We were a little creepy. We were successful in our roles, and that's it. Thank you. I guess tomorrow we're going to have to sneak inside the dungeon. Woo! I hope that will be all right. We'll find out. We're sneaky. Not really, but we pretend to be sneaky on television. Anyway, if you like this, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and because I'm only like 150 subs away from the partner threshold, which would be really cool. So if you like it, leave a sub if you would, and I guess that's it, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Thank you, and take care of yourself, and bribe guards if you're creepy, I guess. Until the next time, my friends. Until the next time. Bye, everybody. This was the Souls of Saraku. Bye.